What if I told you that you can make your own tropical island at the expense of billions of dollars? Well, now you can! Today I'll be teaching you kids a little bit about artificial islands. Artificial islands date all the way back to the Aztecs who used these floating gardens in the capital of Tenochtitlan due to the limited land for agriculture. These gardens were called Chinamapas, Chinampa. You got the gist of it. Today, artificial islands are not typically used for gardening, rather for airstrips, military bases, or even tourism. Two popular artificial islands are Fiery Cross Island in the South China Sea and Palm Island in the Persian Gulf. Now, you may be asking yourself, Dylan, how do I make one of these majestic artificial islands? Before you start building, you're going to need a lot of rocks and about 80 million tons of sand. Now that you have that, you're going to need to find a thriving ecosystem underwater and dump all your rocks and sand all over it. As a result, you will destroy all biodiversity within the water. It's going to look a little something like this. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, Terrence, man, how's everything going? Oh yeah, it's going good, good. How's little Ed doing these days, Bill? Oh, he's good. He's just playing in the reef. Nothing to worry about, right? Bill, I am so sorry. Why, China? Why?
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Let's talk about the Spratly Island dispute. The South China Sea is bordered by many countries who all have claims within it. All these countries want to make artificial islands in the water so that they can control it. But why is it such a priority for them to have these artificial islands there? The South China Sea has many natural gas and oil reserves underground waiting to be taken. The next big reason is trade. Nearly 10 billion barrels of oil are shipped every year through the South China Sea. And if you can control that, you can tax the ships and make a lot of money. So China came up with this 9-dash line. This line was drawn so that they could make claims to any island or soon-to-be island within the South China Sea. This went against the UN. We will talk more about that later. As you can see on the map, all countries besides China have made reasonable claims to the water. The law is that you have all claims to anything within 12 nautical miles of your coast. But then there's big old China not sharing anything with its fellow nations. The Philippines became worrisome of China and called up the country who is the king of interfering with everyone else's business. So the glorious US of A is all like, hey China, how about you chill out with all these islands, man? And China responded with something like, how about you mind your own business? So the US of A just had to turn their boat around and head back home and left China to do its China stuff. Now the UN states a country can construct an artificial island as long as it is within your exclusive economic zone, which is just fancy talk for your territory. Now, due to the 9-dash line, China says all their artificial islands are within their territory, but the UN border for territorial claims in the South China Sea is not the 9-dash line. It sticks to the 12 nautical mile coastline. Along with it, China is one of the big 5 members of the UN who can overturn any ruling or saying, which makes this a very awkward situation between the UN and China. Now you may be thinking, artificial islands are all bad, and all this drama that comes along with them, but not in this case. As of recently, a new project is underway called Dogger Bank. This island could be revolutionary because it is projected to provide power to Britain, Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, Germany, and Belgium, and all the energy is renewable. It is powered through wind turbines and hydroelectricity. Thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed.